of 8 years in IT industry, and currently I'm working as a lead for client Microsoft. It is like we are supporting the clients or the customers whoever using Microsoft Azure products globally, and we do take care of the subscription management where subscription is disabled or why it is disabled. If they create any support request, we do assist. And also hope you might be knowing when SMTP protocol, if it is not working, it is like from the virtual machines whichever they have deployed on the Azure subscriptions, and if they want to send any email, port 25 should be enabled. So we are the one who takes care of it and evaluate either this customer is eligible or not. And also currently we had come up with a new program that is a sponsorship program. I'm the first point of contact, and I do handle the team of 12 engineers from Bangalore and also Hyderabad region. And before this, I had an opportunity to work with one of the company which is US based, where I was supporting Windows platform. It is like OS related issue. And before that, I was working with Microsoft as a vendor. They're also like supporting in-house employees. So yes, this is my yeah profile about.
Okay, all right. So as you mentioned that you have experience on Azure. So how long you were working on Azure?
It is like close to 4 years.
Okay. So if I'll talk about resource hierarchy, can you explain about the resource hierarchy in Azure?
Resource hierarchy in the sense,
Organization hierarchy.
in the Azure resource hierarchy means yeah, initially when we want to deploy any virtual machine, like pacing blocks, that is networks or the databases and infrastructure components must be there. And again, when it comes to organizing the physical, instead of organizing physically, we can use IAC, that is Terraform, so which will organize the dependencies with the modules.
Okay. So what is resource group in Azure?
Resource group where we can deploy whatever we require. Initial point is subscription is the first thing, and the second thing is the resource group. You have to create a resource group, and in that particular resource group, if you want to deploy anything, you can mention and deploy it.
Okay. On top of subscription, is there any other component in Azure?
No, you must be having an Azure account. Then in that Azure account, you must own one subscription, either pay as you go or free trial. So which defines.
Okay. If you are going to create a Azure account,
Yeah,
so how many region? It's a regional base account or how it's a global base account?
it is global based, and also we have to consider region as well, because Microsoft has data centers. So in which particular region only it is enabled. Suppose recently we had come up with Russia, it is disabled now. So obviously we have to consider region as well.
Okay. For example, I want to create a account, right?
Okay.
And we have a multiple subscription,
Okay.
and with multiple subscription, we have different resource group.
Okay.
If I want to monitor one subscription to another subscription with resource group component, whatever you have provision,
Okay.
how
So
will
a very good
connection will
question it
be?
is.
How connection will be established?
Resource group under different subscriptions to which you are not the account administrator. Also, you can manage the resources. So for that kind of scenarios in the IAM, Identity Access Management, you have to request the account administrator to add you as a owner or co-administrator or any roles which is there in the Azure RBAC, role-based access control. So when you get the privileged roles and access, you can manage the resources and also subscription also. And one more thing, if you are added as a global administrator, you can get an option to elevate the access for all the subscriptions which are present under the particular tenant. Suppose if I consider Vinay at xyz.com, XYZ is the domain name of that particular directory. And for that particular directory or the tenant, if you get a global administrator access, you can elevate the access and get the access for the subscriptions as well. CACD one, yeah,
Suppose
convenience.
suppose you have 10 members in your group, right?
Okay.
So you want to provide the access with your DevOps pipeline. How will do that?
Initially, I'll add them. I mean, as a user,
Individually user, or how will do that?
it's no individually. There, I had given access. I mean, in my personal one when I created the lab.
Okay, so my last question to you:
Sure.
last 6 months, what are the
Okay.
activity you have worked on, and what are the challenges you faced? And if you have it, you had a challenges, how did you resolve that?
Like 15 days ago, one of the premier customers to the Microsoft, who is a gold partner, hope you might be knowing Crayon and also Ingram Micro. So where there were direct customers, CSP customers to the Microsoft, and they have provided one CSP subscription to their customer. So where some billing things happened and customer was unhappy with the Crayon. So that customer went to Crayon and stated that we don't want the CSP subscription anymore. We want whatever the resources we have deployed from our organization back to us, and we do use our own subscription. So for that, we received one support request from Crayon again, because they are the direct seller partners with the Microsoft. They have created a support request and asking us to migrate the resources. There were huge resources present on that particular subscription. So there they have used their own what I can say, yeah, their knowledge, and by going through the public facing document, and they were unable to migrate the resources to their own subscription. So at that point of time, our engineer also handled, and he was facing, like, because Crayon customer was unhappy, and I went on a call with the customer who has created the support request, and I have used three-way routing method in order to migrate the resources. What I said is, I have requested Crayon partner to get the customer on call. Then I have requested again the Crayon customer to add him as owner to their Crayon tenant as well, and also he must be owner for his tenant as well, to which under which he is also owning one pay as you go subscription. Then what I have done is, once he has become the owner to those, I mean both the tenants, that particular subscription, I mean pay as you go subscription directory should be changed to again Crayon tenant. So now both the subscriptions, customer tenant and also the customer subscription and also CSP subscription becomes under the same tenant. Then I have given the solution. Now you can migrate whatever the resources are present under CSP subscription to pay as you go subscription. Post migrating the resources, you can bring back that particular pay as you go subscription to your default direct. So I have handled this difficult situation, and also even I have received feedback from the Crayon CTO. You have made us easy. Customer was frustrated, and you have resolved this. So this was done. I was happy with this, and even I had given KT to all our team guys as well. When this situation comes, you have to use this with the presentation I had provided.
Great, good to know.